good speed record, but I may try to get my I may try to get my bottom speed, what speed I bottom out at, a little bit higher. Like the last 2 times I've been at 35 has been my low speed. And the last time the temperature was a lot cooler. The temperature was a lot cooler than it was the first time. I was able to keep my coolant temp and my oil temp quite a bit lower. I don't think my coolant temp got above 194. I'd have to look back at the video, but the cooler weather helped quite a bit. And now I've been driving through the rain, so both my diff temps they're pegged down at 100. My transmission's running cooler. There's one stretch where it flattens out, and you can grab a gear and try to speed up. I never have. I'm not sure. That's one place where I have an opportunity to try to catch back up on some speed. I may grab a gear and just try to see if I can get my bottom speed above 35. And I don't know, I mean, I'm just kind of interested to see if that'll change anything. So if I can get a little more speed going into that final climb. I thought of a couple ways I could cheat on this little test. I could run 75 miles an hour into it, and that would help, but my permit says 65 is the maximum speed I have for New Mexico, and I've started both of the prior 2 times. I've started at 65 miles an hour, so I'm just going to start at 65 miles an hour. I could run the heater on full blast. Last time when it was colder, I had the heat on like low, so I'm just going to keep my heater. I mean, that would help keep the coolant temp a little lower. I'm going to run that on the maximum of just 1 on the fan speed, and I mean have the heat turned all the way on, but I'm not going to have it blasting hot air. So the only thing I'm going to try to change this time is probably grabbing a gear when it flattens out, and we'll see where things end up. I'm kind of leaning towards it's not going to change my final speed. I think I'll be able to get a little more speed on that flat part, but then I think I'm just going to lose it right back before I, start climbing the final grade. The climb right up to the peak. I think I'll give all of it back, so I don't think it's going to make a difference. And it's going to cause my temperatures to go up, and it's just going to be, generally I don't really like doing that. If you know you're going to keep climbing, I always like to just stay at a higher, water temp's already up to 195, so 197, okay. There's our engine fan on. Normally my water temp, it'll jump up to 194, then it'll fall right back to 186. That's its normal cycle when you see the thermostats open and close. So if I see it hit 195, then I know it's probably going to keep going a little higher. There's White Sands entrance. Where the sign for it. I'm already losing a gear. At 55, oil temps at about 180. Coolant's at 194. If I remember correctly, I'm going to get down to, so right now I'm in 7 high. I think I'm going to end up at 7 low before it flattens out. flat spot. I mean, we are gaining speed. We're almost up to 50 miles an hour. About 1,600 RPMs now. About 47, 48 miles an hour. Water's climbing. It's at 197 now. High, we're down to 40 miles an hour. Water's still at 197. Transmission looks like it's about 205 or 210. My differentials have been hanging around 100 because we've been going right through the rain and stuff. Now they're up to about 125. Water's at 199. Okay, so this may be the flat section. Never done that before. I feel like I'm just going to give it right back. That was pretty stupid. But, yeah, we're up to 201. I mean, 201's still fine. And we're about to drop. It's going to flatten out a little more. Back up about 1650 on the RPMs. I don't know. That may help us. This passing lane we're coming up to, this is where they were. Okay. Yeah, I think that upshift actually was good because we were able to get all the way up to 1700 RPMs. And our water temp dropped to 197. I guess I was being a little too conservative last couple times. So our speed right now is 45 miles an hour. Coolant's at 199, and at this point, I think probably both of the last two times we were down about 40. So I think I've got an extra 5 miles an hour to carry into this final, for the rest of it. I still feel like I'm just going to give it all back once we start climbing. Starting to lose it. Yeah, 201 on the water. Down about 43. Not a great shift either. I mean, I hit it the first time, but it was just kind of dragged a little bit, so. We're down to about 39 miles an hour. Oil temp's up just over 200. Water temp's at 199. Transmission's about 220. So we gotta hold this or we're gonna be back where we were. So my low speed so far is about 38, 39 miles an hour. We can hold on to it, I'll beat my last record. And the weight's the same, like all that's almost identical. We're at 201 now. I don't think we're going to be able to do it. Miles an hour, 2 miles an hour away. and steepness of the grade, I think, is just going to determine your speed. I mean, if you carry, I mean, if it's short enough, then the, you know, having that extra speed coming into it will help. But it obviously didn't help this time. We're almost at the peak. Because I can feel the pressure build up in my eardrums or ear canals, whatever you call it. Oh, water got up to 203 there for a second. So, and last time I shut my fan off, the engine fan right here, I saw the water temp spiked when we were going down. Water's down to 192. Engine brakes down towards the bottom of this area, and if I let the speed creep up here, then I'm gonna need more braking power towards the bottom. So just try to keep her slow and grab one real quick. As far as I know, the speed's 65 miles an hour through here. And then there's a section, I believe, where they drop it and then it goes right back up. We got an extra 10 miles an hour to work with, so we're going about 45. Yeah, so the speed drops right here. Maybe like rush hour in the evenings or the mornings. Maybe there's a bunch of people coming in or out of these little areas. We got water on the ground. I'm not too worried about the brakes at this point. That's the road. We're taking the same route as last time. I'm just probably going to try to end up either Deming or maybe Lordsburg area. And supposedly Arizona's getting a bunch of rain today too. So, and I think over the next day or two. I haven't been rained on in Arizona. I mean, on the southern half of Arizona too often. I've been through a hellstorm in Arizona one time. Like, I think I was on I-10. So that's pretty rare. So maybe we'll get to see some rain in Arizona tonight.